Hello everyone and welcome. Today we're going to explore an important aspect of managing permissions in Salesforce, permission set groups. The title of our presentation is Permission Set Groups, and we'll also touch on some key concepts related to this topic. Over the next few slides, we'll cover what permission set groups are, why they're useful, and how to implement them effectively. I'm excited to guide you through this, so let's get started. A permission set group in Salesforce is a really useful feature that allows you to combine multiple permission sets into a single group. This means instead of assigning permissions one by one to each user, you can assign a whole bundle of permissions at once. It makes managing user access much simpler and more efficient. By using permission set groups, you ensure consistency across users because everyone gets the same set of permissions from that group. Plus, if you need to update permissions later, you only have to change the group, and those updates automatically apply to all users assigned to it. This feature aligns perfectly with our goal of streamlining access management and keeping permissions organized, especially as our organization grows. It's a great way to save time and reduce errors, making the whole process more scalable and easier to maintain. Now let's talk about the benefits of permission set groups and how they make access management more efficient. First, they allow you to assign multiple permission sets to users all at once, rather than doing it individually, which saves a lot of time. Next, grouping related permissions, like sales or support, helps keep things organized and makes management much cleaner. It also promotes consistency, ensuring that users with similar roles receive the same set of permissions, reducing confusion and errors. Another key advantage is easier maintenance. When you need to update permissions, you can do it in one place, and those changes automatically apply to all users in that group. This significantly minimizes the risk of missing or incorrectly assigning permissions. As your organization grows and the number of users and permission sets increases, these groups make scaling much more manageable. Plus, there's the muting capability. This feature allows you to temporarily remove or mute specific permissions within a group without altering the original permission sets, giving you additional flexibility. All these benefits together streamline access management, improve accuracy, and support growth, making permission set groups a powerful tool in maintaining a well-organized, consistent, and scalable access control system. Let's take a moment to review the purposes of profiles, permission sets, and permission set groups. Profiles serve as the default settings for each user. They determine things like the default record type, IP range, and other baseline permissions. Salesforce recommends using the minimum access Salesforce profile as a best practice for assigning to users, ensuring they only have the necessary access. Remember, each user has only one profile, which sets the foundation for their access levels. Permission sets, on the other hand, are collections of additional settings and permissions. While profiles allow users to perform some tasks, permission sets enable them to do more, for example, creating or customizing list views, activating contracts, or other specific permissions. They give you flexibility to add permissions without changing the user's profile. Finally, permission set groups are a way to bundle multiple permission sets together. When a user is assigned to a permission set group, they gain the combined permissions of all the sets within that group. These groups are especially useful because they align with specific job functions, making it easier to assign the right access to the right people. Understanding this structure helps us manage user permissions more efficiently and securely, which ties directly into the overall theme of controlling access in a scalable way. Let's talk about muting permissions in permission set groups in Salesforce. This feature allows you to selectively remove or disable specific permissions from a combined group without needing to alter the original permission sets. Here's how it works. Imagine you have multiple permission sets in a group granting certain access, but for some users, you don't want all those permissions. Instead of editing each permission set individually, you can create a muting permission set within the group. This muting set effectively turns off or mutes the permissions you don't want a particular user to have. For example, if your group includes edit access from one permission set, but for a specific role, you want only read access, you can mute the edit permission within the group. This gives you a lot of flexibility. The key benefits are significant. First, it keeps your original permission sets unchanged, so you avoid unnecessary duplication. Second, it provides very fine-grained control over user access. Third, it simplifies the management process by reducing the need to create multiple permission sets for every role. And finally, it makes role-based access management much more flexible, adapting easily to different user needs. So, in essence, muting permissions is a powerful tool for managing access precisely and efficiently within Salesforce permission set groups. Thank you so much for your time and attention today. I really appreciate the opportunity to share these insights with you. Remember, the key points we've discussed highlight the importance of understanding the core concepts and applying them effectively. This presentation ties back to our overall goal of improving our strategies and achieving better results. If you take away anything, I hope it's the value of continuous learning and adaptation. Again, thank you for being here, and I look forward to working together to implement what we've covered.